takes away your pay. Don't give a shit if your baby's even 8. Don't know how you finna survive the next day. Living paycheck to paycheck really isn't the way. If no money come, then how can you explain to your daughters that they can't eat today? No ramen noodles, not even Bologna. You look at the face and you know it's a shame. You little girls don't even have to say they're not happy here. There's no other place, nowhere to run, nowhere else to stay. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. That work late and a letter at the door. They give you 24 hours, but you've been this before. Different apartment, different house, no place to call home. Plus your daughter thinking, acting like she all grown, but she don't understand what daddy going through. And she thinking it's funny calling child surface due to get what she want, what she need, and it don't matter how you're perceived. Now in their eyes, you're looking as the bad guy, when all you're trying to do is give them a life, making it harder for you to provide, making them strive. But it's like you're the only one that's trying to make things right. It doesn't help how your wife wants revenge. You're a recovering addict with a promising end, and she's jealous of all the women and friends, even though it's all part of the NA 12 step. And you're starting to feel like they're pushing you to the edge. Every paycheck you get is immediately spent. No Christmas or birthday's not enough for presents, and it kills you inside. I always ask for spare cents. Can't buy a tree, can't afford a cake, and all you got is a ding dong in the middle with a little match, with no friends to sing happy birthday. You just turned whatever. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. Another day late and you're going back home to an apartment where you're all alone playing PS3 solo. And you know how that gets real old. But one day you come home and you just got robbed. They took everything from TVs to doorknobs, and you just found out that your wife hired a mob, not just to get you back, but she owed from some rocks. And all this stress made you have a stroke. You're only 42, and that's not real old. Been through a lot, cool over a few lifetimes. Crashes, falls, broken bones, and family suicides, overdose, abuse, near deaths, and constant lies. Foreclosed, bankrupt, conviction, your soul dies. Can't tell people what's going on with your life without them assuming you're using and get high. All the friends you thought you had were never there. Hospital beds, and they couldn't even care. Instead of showing concern, they get ridiculed. It's hard when the only one you can talk to is you. The only one that won't ever judge you is you. Being reclusive made your mind askew, and you start thinking maybe it's time to do what you couldn't before. This could finally go through. Feel like everybody's against you, you're all alone. The warmth used to feel is replaced by the cold. Nights and days, no highs or buys, nobody to rescue, but they're there to scold. No memories to have, they're too far to hold. The happiness turns to cries in the pillow. Don't wanna wake up to another tomorrow, and you think no one will miss you if you never come home. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. Dear God, I know you say pain is love, but sometimes life gets too tough, and no matter how much I try, I still die. Oh, why do I show love when they don't? Enough of this, what must show? Maybe it's time to decide in suicide mind. This song